Well, I look back, it was probably 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I was approached as a CMO in the industry to see if I would be supportive of what was being created. I don't think Emma was conceived as the name back then. I know it wasn't actually, but I was, I guess, questioned as to how supportive I would be of such an initiative. I was very supportive for one reason, and that was accountability. And coming from department stores back then, the old department store magnate, John Wanamaker, I think his name was, he was the guy who was quoted. We've probably all used this quote over the years. I know that 50% of my marketing spend is wasted. I just don't know which 50%. That was certainly a focus in David Jones in the days that I was there. And accountability of spend and determining a precise allocation of spend based on the return that you were going to get from that spend has never gone out of fashion in marketing. And I think for me, as a CMO, what I see in Emma is a much better way to be more precise in the allocation of spend to ensure that you get a great return on that investment. So I get pretty excited when I look at the data. I get even more excited when I look at the insights that you can get out of Emma. I can now look not just at my customer, I can look at my competitor's customer, I can look at where they're spending, if I'm looking at them as a retailer, I can look at where they're banking, if I'm looking at them as a banker. I can look at what their lifestyle is, what their life stage is, what their attitudes are, what their segment is in a psychographic sense in a very contemporary way. I can look at what they're reading, when they're reading it, on what platform they're reading it, what section they're reading it. I can look at where they live geographically. I can look at where they live online. And I can put all of that together, and if me and my team, as a marketing team, are smarter than my competitor's marketing team, I get excited because I think I can get closer to my customer. And if I can get closer to my customer, I'm going to get a better return, I'm going to sell more, and ultimately, I think that's what every CMO in Australia is paid to do.